Greetings, Sanibonani, igama lami nguSinoyolo. I'm with my sister here, Orichi. So we are going to dive in the word that we found in Romans chapter 12. Ngizofunda verse 1 kuphela. Romans chapter 12 verse 1. Uti, therefore I urge you, brothers and sisters, in view of God's mercy, to offer your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and pleasing to God. This is your true and proper worship. So like, what can you say about this? Okay. Okay, I want to talk about worship, because a lot of people, because I misunderstood what worship is, you know. So now I was going through the scripture that we found in Genesis 22 about Abraham and Isaac. So now, mangfunda le scripture lesa. Worship is not only about singing. Worship ukhonza. Worship is to show love into something that you love or desire. That's worship. And remember Abraham lapho ukuthi uNkulunkulu wakhuluma naye ukuthi ahambe ayosacrifice Isaac. And exactly. So Abraham singasho lapho ukuthi he was showing love, devotion to God. Ukuthi wayilalela lento uNkulunkulu bekamtshela yona. Yabona? Yeah. So now ngathanda ukuthi like ngingene lapha in Genesis chapter 22 yabona nethi nje kancane yabona. So now Abraham was tested.
He was tested.
Yes.
True that. True.
So now I want to know, okay, mina ngithe mangifunda then ngathola ukuthi kahle I-worship is a calling. How? We know ukuthi there are prophets. About prophets they are called. About pastors, abafundisi they are called. And also ama-worshippers now are also called, because I-worship is a calling. Uthi uNkulunkulu uma evela ku-Abraham uyambiza uthi Abraham, uthi Abraham, here I am. God called Abraham. Magathi here I am bese kaphendula le calling ebeyivela kuNkulunkulu. Yabo. So like worship is a calling. So now there are I think 4 things engifuna ukuziveza about worship. Worship is personal. Worship requires faith. Worship requires obedience. So now learn in the scripture lana uthi uNkulunkulu mekhuluma no Abraham, take your son, your only son whom you love, Isaac, and go to the region of Moriah. Sacrifice him there as a burnt offering on a mountain I will show you. So uNkulunkulu uvela kuAbraham uyambiza kuqala then uyamtshela ukuthi akathathe indodana yakhe eyodwa ahambe ayoyi-sacrifice. So yabona mangithi like I-worship requires obedience, because Abraham beyanga decide otherwise ukuthi
true.
Why should I take my only son? And this is the fulfillment of God's promise. So why uNkulunkulu futhi aphinde
athi ngiyonikela ngale ndodana angike yona.
So like it requires obedience. If it wasn't for obedience, Abraham would have done anything. Angayenzi le uNkulunkulu amtshela ukuthi ayenze. Yes.
Like mo khuluma nge-obedience le yazi ngicabanga ini, like I think about surrendering.
Yes.
Because mina personally I-worship bengihlezi ngiyithatha as not like it's actually a calling, but mina personally I would take I-worship as a point of surrendering. Because mongabheka lana lithi offer yourselves as a living sacrifice to God, dedicated to his service and pleasing him. Lithi this is the true worship that you should offer. Kazi ukuthi thina as abantwana bakaNkulunkulu we cannot actually truly worship him if we do not surrender to him. Because vele mesingasarendanga we will not be able to be obedient. I'm not going to obey someone who I do not fear, who I do not respect, who I do not love, and who I am not seeking after. But once I surrender to God, I say, God, I give you my all. Then I get to a point where I can do what? I can listen to him, I can hear his calling, and then I can answer. Because I have surrendered, right? Saying nigile gonke kuye. Saying gonke kwami I have already given to who? to him. So now when he calls, I will be able to do what? To answer, and I will be able to do what? To obey.
Him. Wow. Okay. Oh, this is so powerful. And also, and I'll say obedience requires faith. Okay. But also, worship. I meant to say worship. Worship is personal.
True.
So when God appeared to Abraham mega yet. But now little Bible this place Moriah, it was a chosen place and it be said day. So when Abraham ayalap azanka hambe I won, but he took his servants.
Yeah, he went with his servants.
But see little Bible bahambe 3 days. And ngilanga lesithathu mase sebeseduze nalaba ifika khona. Yes, he told them to stay.
I will go
and
with
worship. Yes. So it is personal. Abraham understood this worship thing, this sacrificial thing is not between me my servants and God, but it is between me and God and Isaac. So that's why he told them salan ngapi mina nomfana we will go and worship.
Yeah.
And so like worship, it's personal. You cannot say you are a worshipper, but you worship only when you get to church. Do you worship God in your secret place?
In the secret place.
Yes. Do you worship God uma or when ulinduguti ubenabantu ukuzo worship uNkulunkulu? Yes. That's what I'm trying to say. Yes. It is so personal.
It is very true. Like worship is very intimate. Like we get very intimate through worship. But then into engithola when you talk about like going to the mountain and all that, ngikhumbula indaba yefaith. Worship also comes with like I'm not gonna go and worship someone I don't know.
Exactly.
But I need to believe in him. Like I need to believe in God. God is able to do this.
Yeah.
He's able to do that.
Yeah.
And Megunjalo, it's fine. Okay, I know that. Mara, without faith, if I do not believe this God, this God, that God, my God, but I will not be able to truly worship. Because Abraham, when he went to the mountain, he said, Siabuya, like him and Isaac. He said Siabuya. But he knows exactly what to sacrifice. But Siabu, because he has that faith.
Yes. Wow, powerful. And even nanoma Isaac ambuza ukuthi how baba ngiyabona ukuthi lana we are here to offer to God.
Where's the animal?
Abraham, God
will provide.
That was faith. I know my God. Angeke angenze njalo. Angeke anginike indodana bese uyayifuna futhi le ndodana. Like my God would never do that.
I feel like it also comes back to it's like when I have surrendered to God and I have faith in Him, I know everything will work out for the best.
Exactly.
I feel like Abraham had that knowledge of God, Mina, I have surrendered to you and I believe in you. I have faith in what my God can do. So I'm not tugi. Let me go and do what my God is telling me. Basically, that's where obedience comes in.
Yes. Wow. And also like njengoba sengifundile Romans 12. Let me go to Romans. Romans 12 verse 1. Apostle Paul magabala. Therefore I urge you, brothers and sisters, in the view of God's mercy. Uthi lithi ngesizulu ngakho ke ngiyancenga. So uthi ngiyancenga, and he was talking to the Gentiles. Mara agasincengi ngokwakhe, usincenga
ngomusa kaNkulunkulu, God's mercy.
Yes. So thina singacabanga ukuthi Apostle Paul magathi I beseech you ushukuthi uyasincenga yena because he feels sorry for us. Usincenga ngomusa kaNkulunkulu, ufuna sibe aware ngomusa lo uNkulunkulu anawo kithi.
True.
Yes.
True. That's very powerful.
And also uthi to offer your bodies as a living sacrifice
to God.
Okay. So I'm asking myself, how do I offer my body as a living sacrifice to God? Yes. So now into ngingathi into beka yisho. I think kahle kahle into beka yisho la Apostle Paul ukuthi magathi offer your bodies as a living sacrifice. Uthi feel the heat that Christ felt in the cross.
Carry your cross.
Yes, feel the rejection that Christ felt. Feel the heat of losing people that you love. Feel the heat of letting go of things that you desire.
Yeah, true. That's why I think uqeda uthi lapha ku verse 2, do not conform yourselves to the standards of this world.
Yes,
I think that's why bese aqhubeka asho njalo, because like you're saying, to feel the heat, feel ukuhlukaniswa, like
exactly.
feel
the pain.
Feel the pain, because mongabheka vele izinto zasezweni and the things of God, they're definitely not the same.
Yes.
And obviously suga from the other one to the other one, you have to feel something.
Exactly. If I know there are a lot of people outside, like abantu who are saved, abantu abakhonza uNkulunkulu, abangahlali emakhaya kibo. Why? Because if you would find abazali saying, if it's either my God or your God. If when ufuna ukhonza uNkulunkulu wakho, then phuma la.
Yeah, it's
and
so
you'll be like, it's okay. If then kumele ngiphume kwakho because of uNkulunkulu, then it's okay. At that moment, we are feeling the heat. It's not easy. It's hard. You are living. You are living with mama. You are living your family.
Even sometimes with like friends, like family.
Exactly.
Yes.
All that you are feeling the heat.
Yeah.
The heat. Letting go of things that you know.
Different standards. Yeah.
Yeah. So like Magashu Apostle Paul, we must sacrifice. Like we must feel the heat that Christ felt.
That's why
it was never easy.
The word also says to carry your cross.
Exactly.
Carry your cross.
Yeah. So that's what I wanted to say.
Man, that's so powerful.
Yeah. So it's at the end. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.